So guys, back with another video. In this video we will be learning how to add a JavaScript to an HTML page. So this is what we will be learning. So basically there are two ways to do that. So there are two ways to add a JavaScript to HTML. So the first way is what we call it as inline JS, which means we will be having a JS inside HTML page. So we will be having a JavaScript tag inside an HTML tag. That is what we call it as inline JS. So this is the one way. And the second way is external JS. So what do you mean by external JS? Which means having two separate domains, like HTML is totally different and JS is totally different. So we will be writing all the HTML thing in HTML file and all the JS stuff, all the JS code in a JS file. It is a separate file, and then we will add or we will link this JS to the HTML tag. So we'll just add a script tag and give the source of JS in the script tag. So these are the two ways where we can have a JS attached to an HTML. So in this video we will be learning about the first way of doing that, which is called as inline JS. So we will be having both JS and HTML, and let's try how it works out in this video. So yes guys, now let's begin with the inline JS and let's add JavaScript to HTML. And as you can see guys, this is the Sublime text, and this is my favorite IDE, as I have said before. And now let's begin with some simple HTML. Let's create some simple HTML page and let's add a JavaScript to that page. So let's begin with that, and let's first save this page in some folder. Like I'll just say the name of the file as inline. .html. So this is the inline.html page. And now in this page, let's begin with the HTML opening, the tags, and I will just give the title as let me say inline JS. And now guys, so now how to add an inline JS, how to do that? So again, there are three ways of doing that. So in inline JS, there are three ways. First way is adding a script tag. So script, as you can see, this is what it always do with the Sublime text. So if I just say script and just hit enter, it will automatically fill up the things necessary for me, right? So this is the script tag. So in this script tag we can write now an inline JS. So I'll just say console.log, which means I'm just consoling something to the log. I'll just say inline JS. So this is what I need to log. I'm logging it in the log of the browser, and as you can see, this is the first way where we are adding the script tag inside the head tag. So this is the first method. So let's check that and let's see how it works. So I'll just open this inline.html page, and now it has opened the page, and of course there is nothing in the browser, I mean in the page. So if I just go to inspect and check the log of that, and if I just go to console, and as you can see guys, inline JS, so we have logged something, which means we have returned our first JavaScript code, right? Congratulations for that guys. So it's so simple. I'm just logging something to the something to the log, and now this is the first method. And the second method is, instead of having this entire script tag inside the head tag, what I will just do is I'll just remove this off and place that in the body tag. So I've just cut that and I've pasted that same thing in the body tag. So it's one and the same, but I will just tell the difference between why we need to add the script in head and the body. So I'll just save this and come back to the browser. And if I just refresh the page, and it does the same thing, right? So we have got the same thing. So this is the second way of adding an inline text, or inline JavaScript inside an HTML. And the third way is, instead of having this script tag inside body, I'll just remove this off and I will add at the end of the HTML thing, not inside the body tag, of course, after the body tag. So I'll just paste it here and save this file. And yeah, I'll just cancel this and come back to the browser, and if I just refresh this, and it does the same thing. This is it, guys. This is it all about inline JavaScript inside an HTML page, right? So now what's the difference between having a JavaScript in the head, in the body, and at the end of the body? So the thing is, if we have this script tag instead of here in the head tag, which means while this page is loading, if I just go ahead and refresh the page of this inline.html, which is in my file system, the first it will load all the script tag, all the script, and then all the HTML. Of course, we will having all the things in the body, all the HTML things in the body. The browser keeps loading all the JavaScript first and then the HTML tag, which means it is not good for user experience. So no matter what you do, or no matter how big your code is, no matter how bad or good your code is, user will look at just the HTML thing, just the HTML and CSS thing. Whenever he types up this URL of the website, he just waits to see the things done in the browser. He will not know, he will be not knowing all the JavaScript, CSS and the backend process, right? So in order to get displayed the HTML first, we need to remove this script tag and add it at the last, which means now all the body, all the HTML things inside the body will get loaded first, which means whenever a user types in this URL, he will quickly see all the things in the browser, but he doesn't know that there is a still load, the page is loading in the back end, but that there is a JS is loading after this HTML thing is loaded, right? So in user perspective view, we need to have script after the body, no, not in the head tag, right? So this is the difference between that. So of course, this script will be working on the body, right? So the script will write JavaScript for the HTML things, right? So it is a good practice to have a JavaScript at the end of the body, not in the body, not in the head, but at the end of the body, so that because we have written a logic, of course in JS, which works based on the HTML things which is written in the body, right? Without the body, we can't write the logic for that, right? It seems to be irony. So now this is, of course, it work. I'm not saying it won't work, but it is a good practice to have a JavaScript at the end of the body. So this is it because it increases user experience, and of course it is logically correct now, and it works perfect. It works like a great application. So this is it all about having the three ways of inline JS inside your HTML page, right? So in this HTML page, we have written all of the JavaScript, and this is it, guys. These are the three ways of having a JavaScript inside HTML. So the better one is add a JavaScript tag at the end of the body, after the end of the body, right? So this is it, guys. So in the next video, we'll have the next way of adding JavaScript, that is external JavaScript. So see you in the next video.